Hello YouTubers, this is a collection of all of the videos that I didn't plan to release as a single entity. So it's about 10 videos, but they're chopped up into small little 5 or 8-bit clips, 8-second clips. So I just decided, you know what, nobody's really going to watch these videos, and I review them and I review them, and I like, you know what, nobody's going to watch them. So here they are, the 8-second to 10-second clips of 10 different videos. These contain repairs, random jobs, just things that really don't matter and I don't think should be uploaded as a full entity. So watch and enjoy. And another 3 minutes later, it's ready to be set up. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Brand new filter. I didn't know we had any left. AMD processor in it. Ooh. Got 2 AMD Kings in here. Alright, without further ado, let's get to fixing. Okay. Is anybody familiar with that name of BIOS? Sounds very generic. Just when you think the work's over, it's not. I went to go connect to my network. Now it's like stuck to my network and I can't even change the wireless network I want to change. I'm cleaning this old radio up for my mom. She needs or wants a radio system that she could just listen to. So she could listen to our station. Dual prong. This is a very old one, but it's got a remote. Things like that, because gas is high as hell. We don't have any more filters. These are the filters this machine uses here. Alright, well right now I'm remoting that computer because I don't have a big enough, or I just don't feel like doing it over flash drive. Copying my Microsoft Office from this system to a flash drive and then over to that system. Well, of course, when trying to get all the tools that my friend had on his flash drive, Norton could potentially be a helpful program. Norton recognized it as a virus, but I'm gonna let Norton wipe it out because I probably won't use it anyway. It's probably cracks or something for like a program. So I got a CD in. I got one of my old Thanksgiving CDs from, what year was this? Oh, this is not marked, but this is when I used to make CDs. And this is one of those writable CDs. Okay, I'm gonna press play here. And for your knowledge, if you didn't know what strike zone meant, well, when I first got my Dell, I thought it meant, okay, this is the area you don't want to hit so you don't destroy your hard drive. But these are business machines, so they're accessing all kinds of data. So that's the area as a business you want to hit with a hammer or something that's got some inertia to it to destroy the drive, and whatever data is on there will be destroyed. Look at the manufacturing date on that, May 1997. And boy, in the 90s, did you see like a crap load of these things. You can find these at every store. Today, we're going to look at this laptop, which is having a issue booting up. So let me show you what happens when it boots up. And this is your worst nightmare, I would say, especially if you don't know what you're doing to resolve the issue. This is a Toshiba Satellite A135S series. So you'll see plenty of these models. They'll say A135, and then they'll have an S and then 3-digit number. And there's 100 of these, like millions of different models. And I think my camera's not in macro mode. I don't know why it's not. But if it was in macro mode, it would have focused a lot more quicker. And then you've got this nice little touchpad where you can't tell where it runs off, but you can actually see where it runs off. DVD drive, more USB. Surprisingly, no USB 3 on this computer. Out for that. If you ever see this light on, most computers that have the Wi-Fi light, you ever see that on? You know you have a hardware Wi-Fi. These newer laptops, every laptop I think past 2005 had wireless, mandatory. Wi-Fi was built into them. All the computers before that, it was like, oh, do you want Wi-Fi or you don't? Because we were in the stage of, using modems and, going over to DSL and high-speed internet, and Wi-Fi wasn't quite out there yet, but it's kind of the main standard today. This is what happens. Green power light. Oh, so you're thinking you're about to boot up the Windows so you can surf the web, get on Facebook, until you see this. Yes, the power on password, the most secure password you can have on your computer. Now, with a bad DVD CD drive on this machine, it's going to be very hard for me to give her my Microsoft Office. It's on a disk. Once again, bending over backwards for the customer. That was fancy also. I remember when I used to use the mics on these things, the built-in mics that the slightly newer ones came with.
And they listen really hard, and they...
Digital tuning. That's kind of new. You know, for 1997 anyway. Check out this cheap memory. And as it's writing to the hard drive, listen to that fan run away. It's quiet when the drivers are loaded, but since we're installing, there's no kind of drivers running at all. So the fan is in full-blown hardware mode. That means all full cells ahead. This is a loud fan, and I know AMD fans are known to be loud, but it'll get quieter once we have an operating system on it.